ho, ho. Oh, the weather outside is frightful.
Hey guys, Darsh here. The holiday season is coming around right around the corner. It's time to start picking up some gifts. And I know for some of you guys, you guys might be on a budget. So here is the best sub $200 smartphone available on the market right now. So yeah, let's get right into it. Alright everybody, so just starting off with that design, the Moto G5 has a pretty average and not really super impressive design by any means. It has a really nice feel in the hand, don't get me wrong, and the heft is really greatly appreciated. It's really contributed by that thickness of the phone, but it's not really super impressive. But what is impressive with this phone is the addition of a movable backplate and battery. In addition to this, having a nano SIM slot right underneath it and a micro SD card slot also right underneath it. On the front of the phone, we can see a 5.5-inch display that is pretty mediocre. It's not amazing by any means, but it's sharp and it's crisp and it works out to what you need it to do. But there's also a fingerprint sensor here, which is also quick and responsive and doubles as a navigation gesture button if wanted, but I'll talk about that a little bit later. But yeah, overall, the design, it's okay. It's a little bit understated, but it's good. Now, the phone's performance is also pretty just okay. It's okay overall with some pretty buttery animations, there's nothing really to complain here on that. But what I did find was a few overheating issues when playing games like Asphalt 8, but overall it was pretty good. Now, it surprised me when it came to battery life because I got approximately 4 hours of screen on time, which was pretty good with some medium to heavy usage. Now, I use my phones pretty heavy. I usually end up going on full brightness, listening to music for at least 3 hours a day. I end up watching some videos, playing some games, going on social media consistently, having 4 email accounts constantly pushed in through notifications. I use that phone heavy, and 4 hours I think is pretty good. Now, moving into the camera. The camera was surprisingly good. I say surprisingly because I didn't expect a phone of this budget to really be this good when it came to the camera. It offered some pretty nice clarity when it came to shots. The contrast was okay. I found the saturation wasn't too off level. It wasn't too high or too low. It was pretty in the center. But again, nothing special here. It's just an okay camera. But the snapshot optimization that it did offer was pretty greatly appreciated. Now, the Moto G5 is essentially running a stock version of Android, but it does offer a few of Motorola's unique specific features that allow it to stick out from the crowd. Now, the first of which being the movement gestures like shaking to turn on the flashlight or rotating to get to the camera. In my use of the device, I'd found that both of these features were exceptionally useful and personally my favorite addition to the Motorola line of devices. In addition to these movement gestures, there also is the fingerprint sensor, which is very surprising to see on a budget device, but doesn't only act as a fingerprint sensor, but rather also as a gesture-based navigation button that replaces the on-screen ones. Swipe left to go back, swipe right to go to multitasking and multi-window, and pressing the center just to go home. And like most Motorola devices, holding down on the home button or the fingerprint sensor just to turn off the screen altogether. But the on-screen buttons are available if needed. If you guys want to check out the settings, you'll be able to find them there. Now, the trend you can probably see here is that I'm just saying this phone is okay. It's not spectacular by any means, it's not really super special, though it has a few tricks up its sleeve and some different gestures and fingerprint sensors that really is surprising to see there. The phone is essentially just a stock Android cell phone and offers a pretty good experience. But it does offer a really affordable price tag. Now, this holiday season, if you're in the market for a budget Android cell phone, you can't go wrong with the Moto G5. For a phone approximately $200, this is a steal and is something that you should definitely not give up, and you should definitely just give it a second look if you haven't already. So yeah, check out the link in the description for the links for the phones. You can find it and check it out for yourself. But with that all being said, thank you so much for watching. I really do hope that you guys did enjoy it. Now, if you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to hit that like button. Let's try to hit to 100 likes. Okay, also make sure to share this video. Help everyone get some good budget gifts such as this one. And also make sure to subscribe to the channel. There's a lot of stuff coming real soon. I'd like to give a huge sorry to my audience, the people who've been watching the videos and staying subscribed. I know I've been kind of flaky on videos as of late, but I am coming back. I'm coming back hard with a ton of videos. So yeah, stay tuned. With that all being said, once again, check out all my social media, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching one last time, and I'll see you guys all later.
My dear, we're still goodbye. As long as you love me so. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.